Hi, this is an experiment. I'm going to walk you through the Moodle site navigation. I think it's probably quite similar to other courses you've taken, but just in case there's some differences, I'll walk us through. I think this will make it easier for you to navigate the course as we go along. So I just want to show it to you. So what I'm going to do here in a second is share my screen with you and then just use my cursor to show us around. So kind of keep your eye open for my cursor. So here goes. I'm going to share the screen and I'm going to choose that and I'm going to share. Okay. So you should be now seeing the course landing page with a photograph in the center. So I've added some of my photographs from my different camping trips in Alone in the Wilderness. Each week there's a new photograph, and so you can, hopefully you'll enjoy those. If you want to look at them full screen, you can right click on them and open them in another tab. If during the course you want to step away from wherever you are, step away from your computer, there you can go to the albums. There's a whole bunch of different albums on Weebly of various camping trips that'll take you into the wilderness. So if you want to step off into the wilderness for a while, please feel free to do that, and I hope you enjoy them. Okay. So the course has three columns here. There's the left one, center, and right. You can disappear the left one if you choose, but I find it useful to keep it on. So clicking up here on the three lines will disappear it. Click again, and you bring it back, okay? So in the center column is the main part of where the course, body of the course exists. And all the course information is in the central part here. But for the ease of navigation, you can find your way around over here on the left-hand column as well. And the advantage of that is it tends to stay put, where if you're way down, say in the center column somewhere, to get back, you have to scroll all the way back up, where over here you could just click on any one of these sections over here, okay? So when you click on a section in the middle, you'll notice, keep your eye, I'm going to click on Essential Course Information here in the center, and you'll notice that a new menu opens up on the right-hand side over here. So the right-hand menu changes depending on which section you have open in the middle. The left-hand menu doesn't change unless you manually scroll down, and there's usually no good reason to do that. Okay, so I've clicked on the Essential Course Information, and over here you have all the different books in that section, or maybe there are different sections in the book. I can't remember. So please be sure to read the Essential Course Information carefully, maybe a couple of times, because all the stuff that you need to know for how the course is set up and the information for the course, you'll find over here in the course and the different sections of the course information. You can go, we're now in delivery here. You'll see on blue, the blue heading delivery. Over here, it's in black. To go to the next section, I can click down there and it takes me into marking. Marking turns from blue to black over here, and it's in blue over here. The other way I can go from one section to the next is just click here in follow next. I can do the same thing at the bottom of each section by clicking along, and that just works me all the way down. Okay, so here you are, and you're going, okay, now how do I get back to the main landing page? Even if I scroll all the way up, it's not there. There are two ways you can get back to the course landing page. One is you can go up to what's called the breadcrumb trail up here, and you can click on EEC 510. That's one way. Or you can go over here and click on the same heading. Either way will take you back. So this always stays up there if you scroll down here, and it's always here at the top. So that'll take you back to the main landing page. So underneath that is the next part that you definitely should be reading, please. It's the course outline. And here is also a lot of important information that'll help you through the course. So be sure to read both of those sections, the must-read information or the vital information and the course outline. Underneath the course outline, there are these different aspects, sections of the course outline. Those things, the section matrix, for instance, no, it's not over. Oh, yes, it is. It's over here. So there's some redundancy in there. I've created some redundancy so that the stuff that I think is really important for you to check out, I've put it in the center right at the top here. Okay, each unit, the course is made up of 8 units. The 10 weeks are 8 units. 2 of the units are made up of 2 weeks each. So the course units consist of these different sections. So if you click on that, you'll go to the week 1 notes, and the notes include an overview, suggested topics, guiding questions, and resources. So please be sure to read those every week. That'll tell you what the course that week's is about. The overview is much more involved and detailed in the first week and some in the second week. Usually the overview is quite short, but there's a lot of general course information that I want to share with you in the first week. So there's a welcome to the course video, and there's a self-reflection instructions for the self-reflection part, and there'll be this I haven't put it in yet because I'm recording it now, but there will be this navigation video in here as well. There's also some other things in particular linked to the meditation practice, self-reflection practice. There's the marking as well. The marking is also in the course outline, but again, I've included some redundancy so it's easy to find your way to the different sections. So there's suggested topics each week. There's suggested topics that we can explore, and there's possible guided questions. Okay, so I'll lead the first two conference calls to orient you guys on how they're going to be set up. And then after that, each of you will be the host for one of the conference calls, and you'll also be host for the Moodle discussions. So these are possible guiding questions that you can use in the conference calls and the Moodle discussions. The next one is resources. When you get to resources, you have to click again, and that takes you to that week's resources. As I said in the welcome video, each course is the resources. I don't say readings because there are both readings, audio recordings, and videos. So I call them resources. And there's required ones, assigned ones above this line here, and then below there are optional, additional optional ones. Please each week cover all the assigned resources. Don't freak out. I know there's a lot, excuse me, there's a lot of them, but most are quite short. They're either 10 or 15-minute videos, or they might be like here. The first one is a blog post. These are, you'll see here, are just very short. So for most weeks, we have about 15 pages of Kohack. The Green Halo is one of the course texts, and this is probably the heaviest reading of each week. So you'll have to kind of dig into this one, but it's really important. This is in some ways the heart of the course, the Kohack reading. The other heart of the course is very different. It's the Linda Hogan Dwellings Spiritual History of the Living World reading. She's a First Nations writer, and it's just delightful. This reading you might have by your bedside to read just before you go off to sleep. Okay, so you can get to the different courses. You go back up here to the landing page. Now you're in the main framework, the main basket of the course, and you can scroll down to the different weeks here, or you can find the different weeks over here on this menu that always stays the same, okay? Whichever is easiest for you. You can disappear this left-hand menu by clicking the three lines up here and clicking to get it back. The assignments you can find if you go up here again, that's to take you back to the first landing page. The assignments are listed down here, but if you're way down, say you're down here in week 7 and you say, okay, I want to look at assignment 5, you can go over here and you can look at the assignments over here and you can see assignment 5 over here. So again, I've intentionally added some redundancy so you're not having to wander all over the course to find where you're trying to get to. I think that's basically what I wanted to show you. So before down here, you'll see again, here's the course outline and the course schedule, but those are up here in essential course information. The course schedule, no, I'm sorry, it's not there. It's in the next one. It's in the course outline here. So the course schedule, now I've got myself lost. Sorry about this. Oh, here it is in the center. The course schedule is here. Okay, so that's an important thing. I have that right there at the top in the center, so you can always find out each week what we're going to be talking about and what assignments are due. So that's another way you can keep track of things. I think that's it. I think that's what I wanted to say. So before the first conference call, it would be useful for you to read these two sections, essential course information and the course outline, all the different sections of that, and bring any questions you have to the conference call and we can talk about it there. Okay. So hopefully this is working and I'm going to end the call now. So and I'll post this to both in that central landing page part and also in the week 1 notes. Okay.